African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command in combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing on the progress of the special military operation as of January 19, 2026. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces improved their tactical position. Formations of the Mechanized Motorized Infantry, Ranger Brigades, Assault Regiment of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and a Territorial Defense Brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Novaya Sek and Miropolye, Sumy region. In the Kharkiv direction, units of the Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a Territorial Defense Brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Okremovka, Volchanskaya Khutora, and Neskuchnoye, Kharkiv region. The enemy lost over 170 servicemen, an armored fighting vehicle, 16 vehicles, an electronic warfare station, 5 ammunition and material depots. Units of the West Group of Forces occupied more advantageous lines and positions. Manpower and equipment of the Mechanized Assault Airmobile Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Territorial Defense Brigade, and a National Guard Brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Kovsharovka, Novosinovo, Novoplatonovka, Boguslavka, Blagodatovka, Kharkiv region, Sosnovoye, Yarovaya, and Krasny Liman, Donetsk People's Republic. Enemy losses amounted to over 200 servicemen, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 16 vehicles, 2 field artillery pieces, and 4 ammunition depots. Units of the South Group of Forces improved their tactical position. Formations of 2 mechanized, 1 motorized infantry, and 1 mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Konstantinovka, Krasnotorka, Stepanovka, Reznikovka, and Berostok in the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 225 servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 13 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, and a Grad multiple rocket launcher, an electronic warfare station, 2 ammunition depots, and fuel and lubricants depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces, as a result of decisive actions, liberated the settlement of Novopavlovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. Manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized, 1 ranger, 1 airmobile, 1 airborne assault brigades, 2 assault regiments of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Marine Infantry Brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Dobropolye, Sergeyevka, Grishino, Novi Donbass, Belitskoye, Suketskoye, in the Donetsk People's Republic, Novopodgorodnoye, and Demirino in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The losses of the Ukrainian armed formations amounted to up to 400 servicemen, 4 armored fighting vehicles, and 5 vehicles. Units of the East Group of Forces continued their advance deep into the enemy's defenses. Personnel and equipment of a mechanized brigade, 2 assault brigades, and 2 assault regiments of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Tsvetkovo, Komsomolskoye, Vozdvizhevka, Verkhnaya Tersa, and Ternovotoye in the Zaporozhye region. The enemy lost over 270 servicemen, a tank, 4 armored fighting vehicles, 21 vehicles, and 3 field artillery pieces. An ammunition depot was destroyed. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces, as a result of active operations, liberated the settlement of Pavlovka in the Zaporozhye region. Formations of a mechanized brigade, a mountain assault brigade, and a coastal defense brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Antonovka, Nikolskoye in the Kherson region, Orakov, and Novoyakovlevka in the Zaporozhye region. Up to 40 Ukrainian servicemen were destroyed, along with 3 vehicles, 2 electronic warfare stations, and a supply depot. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the groups of forces of the Russian Armed Forces struck launch sites for long-range unmanned aerial vehicles, energy and transport infrastructure facilities used in the interests of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, as well as temporary deployment points of Ukrainian armed formations and foreign mercenaries in 152 areas. Air defense systems shot down 12 guided aerial bombs, 2 Neptune long-range guided missiles, and 122 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the enemy has lost 670 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 109,900 unmanned aerial vehicles, 646 anti-aircraft missile systems, 27,207 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,643 MLRS combat vehicles, 32,681 field artillery guns and mortars, 52,258 units of support military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.